Since everyone, welcome to Real Talk with Kasim. Real Talk with Kasim is designed to bring information and concerns of our community to the forefront. We here at Real Talk with Kasim, we respect the opinions and we value our guests. We value our leadership. We value the comments. We here at Real Talk with Kasim do not entertain gossip, nor do we entertain disrespect. We humbly ask that we all remain respectful towards one another at all times. We at Real Talk with Kasim aspire to inspire before we expire. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Peace, light, love, and liberation to you all. Peace to the kings, peace to the queens.
Real Talk with Kasim.
Let's push things forward.
Hey, the show that aspires to inspire before we expire.
Let's push things forward.
Peace and blessings to you all, to the kings, to the queens. Peace and blessings to you all. I want to thank you all for tuning in to Real Talk with Kasim. As you all know, we've been missing some shows due to some technical difficulties, meaning it's not so much technical difficulty. We are in transition of getting a new system, a new computer. And that's why we've been missing some days. But let me start off like we all do. I would like to say, first and foremost, we'd like to thank the Creator for allowing and blessing us all with this precious gift, this honor to be able to live another day and to receive another evening. For this, we are truly grateful. Often at times, we often give claps up, we give credit, and we embrace everyone else. But tonight on Real Talk with Kasim, I want everybody out there who's viewing right now and in the replay to give the Creator a clap. Let's give the Creator a clap. Creator is truly, truly amazing. We would like to thank you all for tuning in to Real Talk with Kasim. Like I say, it's a blessing. Peace and blessings to my daughter, the Queen, Kashima Washington. Peace and blessings to the Queen, Alicia Carter. Peace and blessings to the Queen, Tamara Rosada. You know what I mean? Peace and blessing to you all. I want to send a peace and blessings out to my son, Lil Kasim. Well, he don't like saying Lil Kasim, so Kasim, and to my granddaughter, the Queen Jada. That's my Moochie. You know what I mean? Peace and blessing to you all. Tonight, Torres, Haywood, peace and blessing to you, Queen. You know, I wanted to come on tonight, and I wanted to come on briefly, right? Because like I said, I'm fortunate, but yet fortunate. We have been missing some shows due to the fact of us needing when I say us, we at Real Talk needing a new system. So we are in search of a new system, of a new computer. And you know it's a little pricey. So we ask all who can. You know, if you can, you could donate to Real Talk with Kasim. That's the Cash App. It's $ Real Talk with Kasim. And the funding that we get is going to go towards a better computer. So that way we can exhibit better quality. And that's our whole purpose, you know. And because as you know, or if you don't know, we are now on YouTube. You could go to Real Talk with Kasim on YouTube, not Real Talk with Kasim Washington. That was a test run, and that was a mistake with the password. But you can go to Real Talk with Kasim on YouTube. We like you all to subscribe and click the notification button on YouTube. We're trying to build up our YouTube page. And let me start off by doing it like we always do.
Real Talk with Kasim.
Let's push things forward.
Hey, the show that aspires to inspire before we expire.
Let's push things forward.
You know, tonight I want to talk to you about this. I'm going to get right into it. I want to say to you all that you do not need someone's embracement to validate your standings. You are truly a king. You are truly a queen. Don't let nobody tell you that you are not. And please, please always keep yourself uplifted. In this day and time, there's always somebody that's going through something. And we become so selfish at times that we only think about us. And due to our ability that we embrace, our ability that we embrace greed, we become selfish. You know, a lot of times we think about going out and buying some $600 sneakers instead of taking $5 or $10 out and reach out to someone who is not doing as good as we are at the moment and see if they need some bread or see if they need some milk. See if they need $5 or $10 to help them out with gas. Reach out to them and just see how they're doing. You are wonderfully made. Everyone who have been given the ability to listen to this show right now, that means you are in the land of the living. Although we are in the land of the living, and at times there are those whom are walking around that is literally dead, we need to embrace each other. There's an outcry for embracement. And my thing with you all is there's a lot of energy and a lot of emphasis that was just put on the electoral process, in particularly here in Jersey. There was a lot of energy that went out to people gathering others to come out and vote. There was a lot of energy that went into the conversations of who's going to be the governor, who's going to run for assembly positions, who's going to run for surrogate positions. A lot of energy went into that. But if we can put energy into something such as that, why can't we reverse or redirect that energy into embracing and respecting each other? Those politicians who run for those positions, we may never see. Or if we see, they ain't going to give us the time of day to hold a regular conversation with them. But your neighbor who you see every day, you can stop and have a conversation with them. We need to redirect some energy. And let's put the energy on us. Put the energy on her. Put the energy on him. Put it on you. Put it on me. And let's uplift each other. You don't have to be validated by somebody else's embracement. Your standards is what make you whom it is that you are. Stand up, king. Stand up, queen. And be whom it is that you are. If you are in a relationship, embrace your partner. Embrace your partner. If that individual takes the initiative to love you every day, why be upset and mad with them all day? Embrace them. Love them. Do things. When they come home from work, whether you the male or the female, it doesn't matter. Tell the person, sit on the couch. You know they've been on their feet all day. Make them go, not make them, but after they go and take care of their business with their hygiene and wash up, take a shower, tell them to come sit on the couch by you. Take their feet and massage it. Take their legs and massage it. Take their hands and massage them. Hold the conversation with them and massage their intellect, massage their mind. And massaging their mind, you'll end up freeing some space within inside their spirit. Stop looking for others to tell you whom it is that you are. And this thing called jealousy, we need to rid ourselves of that. We got people disliking each other for no reason at all. Disliking this one because this one is dealing with that one. Disliking this one because this one has this type of car. That one has that type of car. This one wears this type of clothes. That one wears that type of clothes. We need to stop this jealousy. Where does this jealousy has caused more separation than caring, than loving. It's amazing how we put more energy into being jealous of each other. For what? For what? embrace it. If you see somebody wearing something nice, tell them, you look nice. That looks nice on you. It looks nice on you. Walk past someone, say how you doing. I be coming home, walking down the street, or rather, as we say, down the little hill that we are in. I could always know that if Brother Rob, Sister Charlene, Uncle Rick, I know if they out there, I'm always gonna hear Rob, hey, cuzzo. And I'm gonna say, what up, cuzzo? Peace, cuzzo. I'm gonna see Rick, Charlene, and wave their hands from across the street. This is the things that we need to do. We do it because we embrace each other, because we have respect for each other. If it's things that they need and I got, we share. If it's things that I need and they got, we share. This is what this is about. I'm so tired of hearing this thing about it takes a village to raise a child, but yet the adults don't embrace each other. Or the children no longer have respect for the adults because in the household, the parents have become the child and the child have become the parent. There's a disconnect with the order in which we were raised. Yeah, there's a new generation. And yeah, we say that the young folk now is different. But I want to say this though. Those young folk are intelligent. Those young folk are embracing the things that we don't embrace. They embracing this technology. You could give a young folk, you could give a child your phone, and within a matter of an hour, the child will know more about your phone and know how to activate it and maneuver inside your phone more than you do. So let's embrace each other. Let's stop downing each other. Let's stop. It's been enough of that. Every time we look around, we going to a funeral. We getting a phone call about someone that passed away. Or someone is in the hospital. Someone ain't doing good. Put the energy into embracing each other. If someone is in the hospital, say a prayer. You know, if you don't want to pray out loud, do it to yourself for that individual. And pray for yourself. The natural order has been messed up. It's been redirected. We put more energy into embracing people in superficial positions than we do the people who we wake up with in the morning. We wake up to in the morning. To the people whom it is that we go to sleep with at night. To the people who we interact with all day. We spend more time being at art with each other than we do embracing each other. What has it become to the point where speaking and uplifting and respecting somebody has become corny, but to disrespect somebody is the new thing? When has that become? Who dictates to us how we supposed to be as men? Who dictates to us how we supposed to be as women? What happened to us being kings and queens and living that out? What happened to being the best reflection of ourselves? What happened to that? Nowadays, that's become corny. That's not the end thing. It's always the end thing to respect each other. It's never corny to love each other. It's never corny to speak to each other. It's never corny to help somebody and lift them up when they're going down or when they are down. I know people who at one point in time had an embracement to drugs. And somewhere along the line, they was blessed with the ability, heard me blessed with the ability to come up out of that. And yet they turn around and they talk down upon those who they see doing drugs now, in which was the same thing that they was doing before they got themselves together, kicking them, knocking them down, talking about them. And I look and I say, damn, king, damn, queen, did you forget that you was like that? Don't you know if somebody here had to help you? There's people who pray for you to come up out of that. Why don't you do the same for those individuals? Why don't you do the same for those kings, for those queens? There's things that we need to put in place. There's children who coming home from school who don't even have parents because the parents are so busy, they don't have the parents to sit down and help them with their work. When has it become the thing where your children come home from school and you can't give enough time to that child? to help them with their education, to help them with their homework. What's going on? It's time for us to make some changes. You know, although it's all right to look back, we look back to see where it is and how far we've come. And we look back to see who's right there that we're gonna reach our arm to and pull towards us. That's what we have to do. That's one of the many things that we have to do. But embrace yourself. We don't have to sit around and wait for nobody to do it for us. We can do it ourselves. Embrace yourself. Admire yourself. Love yourself. No one understands that nobody can make you happy. Make yourself happy. The people who come into your circle, to your circumference, all they can do is enhance the happiness that you already have for yourself. It's kings, queens. We had Real Talk with Kasem. We call our brothers and sisters kings, queens. We say, peace, beloved. How you king? Peace, beloved. How you queen? And we say that with the hope of embracement, that you embrace yourself and start living out the word king, the word queen. Stop calling each other niggas, bitches, and my boy. You die. Let's stop that. Call each other kings, call each other queens. Because if you say it and you instill that enough into an individual, they will surely end up conducting themselves and carrying themselves as such. So that is the reason why I can't want to come on tonight. I want to come on and say to the kings, say to the queens, like I said in the beginning, your standard is not validated by somebody else's embracement. Your validation comes from you. You've been validated the moment you was able to rise. And even those who made the transition, you was validated to make that transition to go into a higher realm of consciousness, a higher realm of understanding, a higher realm of existing. Yeah, there's some people who appear to be doing a little bit better than we are. But we don't knock them because they were elevated into those positions. Although, yeah, some of them got help. Yeah, some of them more or less didn't work to get there, but they there. And those who didn't work, the Creator does it all. But let me tell you something. There's a word, and there's a word of a title. It's the baddest person that I know that exists. The baddest person that I know that exists. That's an offspring to the Creator. And this name is called Karma. Karma is undefeated. Karma comes like the thief in the night. Karma will swipe you up off your feet. Listen, it's only what you put in the bank you can take out. So whatever you put into is what you take out. What you put into the universe is what ye shall receive. So this is about motivation. This is about upliftment. This is about embracement. Embrace yourself. Love yourself. King, queen. I often say that a leader must be tough enough to fight, be tender enough to cry, be human enough to make mistakes, be adamant enough to admit them, be strong enough to absorb all the pain, and then be resilient enough to bounce back and keep on moving. We say this often at Real Talk. It's to let you know that you are a leader. And every leader Or if you want to play with semantics and etymology and you want to interchange words and say, well, the best leader. Well, let me tell you, the best leader was once the best follower. But no one understands what it is that you're following. There's all types of bloggers and platforms that's talking about gang shit, murders, who got the most money in the hood, whose necklace got the most diamonds in it that's shining the brightest. How does that benefit you? How does that motivate you? It can, no part of me, it can be a motivation. But what are you doing to get to the next level where you need to be? Love yourself. Embrace yourself. And don't look for a handout. Work. Put the work in. Put the work in. Put the work in. And instead of looking for a handout, that gift will come to you. That gift will come to you. Please, please stay motivated. Please stay uplifted. I'm sure there's something around you that you can chime into. And you can chime into that and let that be for that day, the motivation of your growth for that day. But the best thing you could have is the ability of thanksgiving, which should be in your heart for allowing to be utilized as a means to uplift someone. God damn it, if the Creator allow us to live another day, then what are we doing to help someone else? What are we doing? Do you know and understand that if you be the best reflection of yourself, that's enough motivation to help someone else? If somebody see you reading a book every day, because that's your thing, that's what you do, you're avid reader, and somebody see you reading every day, and one day they're going to come to you and say, what's that? What you reading? Or if you see them looking at you like, they reading, tell them, oh, man, you want to know what I'm reading? This is such and such. This is such and such. See, that interaction right there, is a connection. A bond can be created from that. Let's embrace each other. We spend more time walking past each other, not saying a word. We spend more time disrespecting each other. We spend more time gossiping about each other. Even at the workplace, you got people, you always got somebody who forget that they will get fired just as fast as you will, but for some reason feel like they the owners of something and they never even met the owners. We are the best reflections of ourselves. Don't tell me you love me no more without showing me. Without showing me. They say actions speak louder than words. So if actions speak louder than words, then shut up. Put that work in. Pardon me for saying shut up. I don't want to seem to be disrespectful. But hush up. Sometimes you'll talk somebody up out of their blessing. There's somebody that's just about to be humble themselves and receive a blessing, and you talk so much, you aggravate them. Sometimes you want to talk. Nobody want to put that work in. No one want to put that work in. Come on, sisters. Come on, brothers. Come on, kings. Come on, queens. Come on now. We can do it. You can do it. I can do it. Do you know and understand how powerful our unification is? I had a nephew. My brother called me last night. My brother calls me last night and he says to me, he's upset because I have a young nephew. And he calls me and says that my nephew is with his friends. Or he said, my nephew said his boys. And they went to the store. So my nephew has money in his pocket. But he said to look cool, he stole a juice. So he steals the juice and get caught stealing the juice. And he have enough money in his pocket to buy like 20 of the juices. That $1 juice, he got $20 in his pocket. So my brother becomes highly upset. And I understand him as his child. And they reach out to me because they know that I'm the one who is I'm the disciplinarian. You know, I laugh and joke with my nephews, but there's a line that they can't cross with me. So I had to get him on the phone and had to let him know that when you steal, you take a part away from your own soul. And when you get caught stealing, the magnitude of pain that you impose upon your family members, in particularly your mother and your father, is enough hurt to cause them to look at themselves and question themselves in their upbringing of you. When in reality, they've done absolutely the best they can. But because you done something that was so stupid, you put your mother, your queen, your father, your king in a position for them to start reflecting and questioning their own parenting because of a choice that you made. So, Kaz, why you get on here tonight and you're telling us about something that is personal amongst your nephew and you? Is because what I'm saying to you all, you kings, you queens, when we don't embrace each other, we steal from the soul surviving mechanism in which is produced by us, by the Creator. See, we look at my nephew and talk about him stealing physically, but what about us as adults who still disrespect each other by when we see each other, we don't even embrace each other? Do you not understand? Do you or do you not know? By you walking past someone and just saying peace, or if you don't say peace, you say hi, you say hello. If that's your terminology, you say, don't you know how that could change up the direction of somebody's day, the direction of someone's evening? Let me ask you this, and I want you all to be as truthful as we can. And I'm asking this, and then I'm going to read this off in the comments because I need you all to interact with me. Peace and blessings to the Queen, Maritza. Peace and blessings to the King, Lance. Daquan. Peace and blessings to the Queen, Chop Patterson. The Queen, Maria Wells. Peace and blessings to you all. Well, let me ask you all a question. How many of us made mistakes that could have cost us or could have been a detriment to our life, but because we changed our perspective and our channeling of energy, we were able to navigate around our mistake by correcting it and living upright. I want to know in the comments. Talk to me. Talk to me, King. Talk to me, Queen. King Lance Williams Sr., peace and blessings, beloved. Peace, King. He says, me. Come on, y'all, talk to me. I've been on here talking for 30 minutes. I want to interact with you all now. I want to interact with my brothers, my sisters, my kings, and my queens. And let's talk about how many of you made mistakes that could have been a detriment. Queen, wanted to hear you, Shabazz, my cousin. Love you, cousin. Chris Mitchell, peace and blessings, King. Jay Patterson, a.k.a. Jaim, peace and blessings, King. Daquan, several times. This is what we talking about. Now, let me ask you all this. Maria, Daquan, Alicia, Jerry, Chris, or Jaheim, Wanda, Cha, everybody that's in it. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. How many times a day, and just write the numbers in there, just text in the number. How many times a day do you walk past someone and don't even say nothing to them? Let's be honest with each other. Let's be honest with each other. The Queen Maritza, come on, I'm going to put it up there. I'm sure I said I'm going to show it. The Queen Maritza says this is the reality that we are living, that we are all living. Telling our stories give us the opportunity to build. The King Lance said me. The Queen Wanda said me. The King Chris Mitchell said, yo. The God says, Jerry Jaheim says, well executed, the manifestation of divine righteousness. The Queen Alicia says, me. Daquan says several times. The Queen Mary Maria says, I have. And then the brother get the script there. The brother Lance say he stole cars. Cha says many times. The Queen Maritza says, yes. Many of us could have been caught up in the streets doing things that are illegal. We chose to not walk that path and do something different. But many still took that path, paid their price as well. Now they are examples for others. Then Lance says, never, I stay positive. Alicia says, me, if I don't do them. The Queen Denise, peace and blessings, Queen. And tell your hubby I said peace. Denise says, I always say hi to everyone. And when I say hi, they look at me like I'm crazy for saying hi. But even though they look at you like you for saying crazy, we still say it anyway. We still say it anyway. God just, peace and blessings, beloved. Peace, King. Says peace to Chris Mitchell. Alicia says, right, Denise. And Jaheim, the God, says, I've passed many because of their facial expressions. Now, do you think or not that by speaking to someone, it can change the direction of their day? And then Cha keeps it real. The Queen says, wow, I can't count. Done it. Many. Lance says, all good. Keep being you. And Melissa says, speaking to others is showing our young ones how we should address each other. That's my point. Case in point, Queen. Case in point. Case in point. The Queen, let me read it again. The Queen says, speaking to others is showing our young ones, the young kings, the young queens, how we should address each other. Peace and blessings to the Queen, Barbara Robinson, Barbara Jean. And then Denise says, I think I do. But it just says, yes, saying good morning or have a nice day can make a person's day. The Queen Evelyn says, Good evening, Brother Kasim and everyone here. So sorry I'm late. I had to finish a report, but never late. You always on time, Queen. The Queen Wanda says, yes, if you are giving your peace. And then the King Chris says, down here in NC, North Carolina, we speak regardless if we know each other. There's no harm in speaking to a person you don't know. And the King Lance says, yes, your positive energy will rub off on at least one person. And that's what it is. See, we talking about embracing yourself, right? Embracing yourself and embracing others. Is that equal? It's the same. Like we say, I am you, you are me, right? So if that be the case, then we should put more emphasis that when we walk out the door, speak to people. Speak to people. Peace, how you doing? If they don't say nothing back, you've done what you're supposed to do. And I'm pretty sure that if you keep doing it enough, the individual sooner or later speak to you. I say people look at me like I'm crazy, but I don't worry or mind how they look. Peace. Good morning. How you doing? And I'm good. And I say it again. You know how many individuals who I spoke to didn't even know their names, and I speak to them long enough, and they end up saying, hey, how you doing, Kasim? And I'm looking at them now like, oh, peace, how you doing? And then now I'm saying, how do they know my name? See, they end up finding out because it'll be, you know that guy? Who's that guy? That guy speaks to me every day. Just speaks to me. It's a good guy. Man, it's about reaching out, helping someone else. Say peace. Cha says, speaking to others. The Queen says, speaking to others, you never know what direction they're going, meaning you can help change their path. That's correct, Queen. My bro, JP Thornton. Wow, peace and blessings, King. How the good brother. He says, what's up, homie? Peace and blessings, my good brother. Peace, King. And yo, hey, JP, inbox me your number, beloved. Inbox me your number. The Queen Melissa says, I see it every day when I take the babies to school. So many young ones and adults walking around with the sad face. That greeting and salutation can make someone's morning. And the Queen Evelyn, or pardon me, the Elder Queen Evelyn T. Robinson says, thank you. Saying hello doesn't hurt. Even if you don't get a response back, you may touch a chord in that unresponsive person's soul. Keep smiling and speaking. And this is our Elder Queen that's saying that. This is our Elder Queen. This is one of the elders of the show. She says that saying hello, thank you, doesn't hurt. Even if you don't get a response back, you may touch a chord in that unresponsive person's soul. Keep smiling and speaking. This is our elder giving us direction. She's saying, keep smiling, keep speaking. Keep smiling, keep speaking. Our elder Queen has given us an order. The Queen Denise says, I send blessings to people in the morning to start people's day. And they text back and say, thank you for that godly quote. It made my day, and that makes me happy. I made someone's day. What better way to start off a morning? What better way to start off a day? Claudia Hairston, the Queen, says, peace. Hey, fam, how's everyone? Everyone is doing good, even when things is bad, sister. You taught me that. Peace to you, Queen. The Queen Melissa once more says, yes, it becomes contagious. The smile and the greeting. I speak to everyone every day. My little ones know now to speak to those around them each day. The Queen Jamila, peace and blessings, Queen. She says, I spread love to all that I encounter because you never know what that gesture may do for that person, a millionaire, or the less fortunate person. For I know we are a reflection of each other. Queen Wanda says, it's just as easy to be nice as it is to be mean. God Just says, I think it's a geographical thing because in the South, everyone speaks. Cha says that smile of yours can turn someone's frown upside down. And it's a scientific fact. that you use up more energy and create toxins within inside your body when you become angry and mad, and you alleviate a lot of it when you smile and be happy. The Queen Maritza says, I run into many educators that are tired and stressed. Hearing a good morning, have a nice day helps them out very much. So this is the need for us to embrace each other. But before we can embrace each other, we got to embrace yourself. Embrace yourself. You know, we see each other, we give each other a pound. Peace, King. Peace to the God. Peace, beloved. How you? We embrace each other. But sometimes you gotta give yourself a hug. Don't hurt. Give yourself a hug. Embrace yourself. There's always somebody that's going through something. Just because the individual don't come up to you and tell you what they're going through, do not take it for granted that everything is good about them. And often at times, those who do a lot of smiling, or we would say just too happy, is going through something. Because a lot of times, at times, individuals try to mask what is they going through by pretending to act as if everything is okay. But it's not for us to decipher that. It's our duty, our just job, just to reach out, speak. Peace. How you doing? You say hello, because we know hell is low. But it doesn't hurt to do it. It doesn't hurt to do it. King Lent says maybe we don't have that happiness to share and speak to others. And that's true at times. That's why someone else needs to speak into you and speak into you to go through you, so that way that could come out of you, so then you could you could re-strengthen yourself, and therefore you can start speaking to someone else. The Queen Claudia says, I'm smiling now, loving this topic. Hate I was not so on time. Sister, you always on time, Queen. Denise, the Queen, says, Kaz, you do beautiful things for people, and you are very knowledgeable and speak from the heart and always state facts. I love you for that. I'm proud of you. Yo, you almost caught me off guard. But sister, see, it's like that which keeps me going. See, by you speaking into me, through me, makes me smile and makes me continue to do what it is that I do. See, you are a part of me. I'm a part of you. We are a part of each other. That's why we strive. And it's very significant and relevant to be the best reflection of yourself. Embrace yourself. And I'm going to say it again, like I said in the beginning. Someone else's embracement does not validate your standards. You don't have to wait for someone to tell you that you are beautiful. Know you are beautiful. You don't have to wait for somebody to tell you how wonderfully and created you are. That's you. You come from the Creator. The Creator don't make no garbage, don't make no mess. And at times you may go through a mess, but no one understands that your mess will be turned into a message for somebody else who's about to get messed up.
Welcome to Real Talk with Kasim.
Let's push things forward.
The show that aspires to inspire before we expire.
Let's push things forward.
The King Jay Patterson says being friendly is in our nature, but you have some real build powers who doesn't see the positiveness of speaking until they encounter you and what you stand for. Peace. Cha says, when have we all put on that persona? Yes. Yes, Queen. Maritza says, even if we may not have our glass full to be able to pour into others, we can still give a sip of kindness. The Queen Alicia says, you have a big heart and one of my biggest supporters. We have to support each other, one another, no matter what you... Lee, through what it is that you're going through? Do you realize and understand that what you're going through and the strength that you carry, because you could easily give up on yourself, but because you find a way every day with inside yourself to stay smiling, even when your days are painful, you still smile, you still speak peaceful. Do you know that lingers and that carry, that's contagious, and others absorb that? We are blessings to each other. Often at times we just don't see it because we so linked up in jealousy. We so linked up in envy. We put so much attention on trying to stay disconnected when we should be connected. The Queen Wanda says, Socrates, know thyself. And Cha says, to hide behind, it's you who give you peace, no one else. When you are at peace and happy, it shines onto others naturally. It's a fact. That's a fact. But remember, you are a leader. You are. Whether you like it or not, it's just that some of us lead others to their demise instead of uplifting and pouring into, right? Regardless to whom or what, you are a leader. You are. You are so beautiful, King. You are so beautiful, Queen. I see the greatness, the goodness. Part of me, the Creator sees the greatness. I see the goodness in you. I see the goodness in you. Yeah, I know you've made some mistakes. Yeah, I know you've been through some of the muck and some of the mire. Yeah, I know that. But I see the goodness. I see how you're able to navigate around that. I see everyone on this show in the comments knows and understand that they can rise above their circumstances. And most have. Most have. The Queen Melissa says, I needed this so very much to recharge. Thank you. Thank you. The Queen Claudia says, we should all pour into each other, invest in each other, love each other, embrace each other. We all need it. I love y'all. I'm going to say it again. The Queen Claudia says, we should all pour into each other, invest in each other, love each other, embrace each other. We all need it. I love y'all. And the Queen, Denise, everyone has made mistakes in life, but it's up to the individual if they want to do better in life. I'm going to end up having to repeat everybody's comments. The Queen says, everyone has made mistakes in life, but it's up to the individual if they want to do better in life. Summer Willow Fitch, my kindred, Maritza Guredi, invited me in. I love this message and strive to live this life. Kindness is peace. I push to find even just a little, even when I'm depleted. A sip is sometimes just enough. Grateful for this time together. The Queen, Summer Willow Fitch. Peace and blessings to you, Queen, and I'm thankful that Maritza invited you in. It's a blessing to have you with us. Blessing to have you with us. Embrace each other. But first, embrace yourself. Embrace yourself. Embrace yourself. And I'm going to say it again. That's right. I'm going to say it. Can't nobody make you happy. The individuals you let into your circumference, to your circle, to your life can only enhance the happiness that you have created for yourself. Yes. Yes. Embrace yourself. Embrace yourself. And I promise you, I promise you, I can guarantee you, if we, as individuals who make up the collective, if we take the initiative, starting tomorrow, if we be provided with the blessing, the honor, the privilege, the pleasure to wake up and receive another morning, which represents another day. When we walk outside the circumference of our homes, if we just, the first person we come in contact with, just speak to them. Hey, how you doing? Don't wait for no response back. Just speak to them. Don't you know you will be starting to change the way in which we live in this world? I'm going to say it again. If we are provided with the blessing, the gift, the honor, the privilege, and the pleasure to receive another morning, which represents another day, if we take the initiative to speak to those whom we pass by, those who we come into contact with, we will start changing the direction and shaping the way in which this world is. If you my brother, if you my sister, if you my comrade, if you a king, if you a queen, I should not have to be in fear of you. Regardless to your affiliations, I should not have to be afraid of you. I should not have to be in fear of you. If I truly embrace the Creator, in which I say that I do, it should be my just duty to speak, to embrace those in which we come in contact with. If we have been provided, we look around. Come on, y'all. Come on, kings. Come on, queens. I'm a COVID survivor. And I say that with every type of embracement to the Creator within me. And I say that to say, in these last few years, with all of our fellow kings and queens who didn't make it up until this day like we were blessed to, if we are provided and given the blessing from the Creator to live another day, shouldn't we be a blessing to others? Well, God, how do you bless others? By speaking to them. Speak. You ain't got to hold up no wild conversations, no long peace. How you doing, King? How you doing, Queen? How you doing, sister? How you doing, brother? How you doing, Joanne? How you doing, Mark? Don't you know we start we start changing our environments. We start changing the world. We can do it. We can do it. I know people who don't like me because I got a broadcasting system, or what they call a podcast, or I do lives. Right? Listen to me. I got people who don't like me because I stand in the forefront against entities that present themselves to be a negative or and danger to my people. People don't like me because I put myself in a situation to stand up when they want to sit down. People don't like me because my name is Kasim. People don't like me because I have daughters. People don't like me because I have sons. The same people who don't like me never held a whole full conversation with me. And then there are some of those who didn't like me because others talk so negative about me having a show, about me doing this, about me doing that, to the point that when they held conversations with me, you know what they say to me? And you ain't nothing like they said you are. Wow, brother. Yo, let me get your number. Let's go out. Let's talk. Let's build each other. You know how many brothers and sisters I go to the bookstore in Norfolk and we get books because they like, where can I take you? I'm not taking you to no restaurants. I ain't got it like that all the time. But I know what we can do. We're going to go get a book. And that book, after you read it, we're going to talk about that book. And then you know what you're going to do with that book? You're going to take that book and pass it down to one of your children or one of your brothers, your sisters, somebody in your family, or somebody in the area in which you live. That's what we're going to do. And I'm not saying talking about the people who don't like me. You ain't got to like me. You ain't got to like me, but I'm going to continue to love you. Because I know you don't know no better, and I'm going to love you until you know better. But in order for me to do that to you, I got to embrace myself. I got to love me. So I'm saying that to say that everybody ain't going to like you. Then we ain't going to focus on that. People who talk about me like a dog. I don't get on this show, and I don't get on no live and even entertain that. Because our coming together is bigger than any indifference that we may have. Yes. But what we can do is be the best reflection of ourselves by living upright and being an example in which we say that we want to be, or others to be to us. Let's be that to our young brothers and sisters, our kings and queens out there. Embrace yourself. Love yourself. Treat yourself. I know people like myself. I always put myself in a situation to always help others. I give this away, give that away, do this for this one, do this for that one. And often at times, I don't do nothing for me. So I said, you know what? I don't want to work every day, but I go to work every day because I got people that depend on me. Right? So I say, you know what? I'm going to start taking initiative to start doing something for myself. And I'm also going to start taking time out for myself. That's embracing myself. Like I'm running around. Some people say, you know what? You do so much. You ain't got no time to do nothing. Look, I'm going to stop that. I'm going to start taking a day. If the creator provides me with the day, I want to start taking a day for me. I don't care if I want to sit down and just read books that whole day, I'm going to do it. If I want to sit down and watch TV all day, I'm going to do it. If I want to sit down and just be with my children, or even if I don't want to be around nobody that day, just be by myself, I'm going to do it. You got to take time out for yourself. Embrace yourself. Got to. People will drain you. Your own people, my black folk, will drain you. You hear me? But no matter how much you drain me, the creator fills me up and I'm right back at it again. Because I know and understand I was trained and taught by some powerful men and women. My Uncle Artie said to me that our coming together is bigger than any indifference that we may have. Yes. So speak to each other. Let's take the initiative to speak to each other. Speak to each other. Doesn't hurt. Speak to each other. Hey, how you doing? Let's do it. Let's do it. This is what this is about. And in my conclusion, let me read some of these and then we're going to get out of here for tonight. And it goes like this. Let me get down to where I last at. Because when my kings and my queens take the initiative to comments, it's only respectable that we embrace that by acknowledging those comments. The Queen Denise says, if you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. The Queen Summer Willow Fitch applauds. The peace, Carolyn Cannon Willis. Peace and blessings, Queen. Peace and blessings. Queen Evelyn says, you as well, when Richard, oh, true, their blessing. And then the Queen Carolyn says, not to sound mean, it's our own people that are mean as hell. Maritza says, just being there supporting each other is many times all that we need. Maritza said, listen, brother, there are many podcasts. Not many are respected and appreciated. You are definitely appreciated and loved. And Maritza, so are you. And continue to reach and teach and speak peace. The Queen Claudia says, we see you, Qasim. We see you. Maritza says, I don't mind for notoriety. We do it for the love of our people. Keep on doing it. And then the Queen Summer says, we work so much better together. And we get things done better when we're together. That's a fact, Queen. Maritza says, no matter what, we will speak our truth. The Queen Evelyn, our elder queen says, so many positive sisters and brothers on this live feed as usual. You all have uplifted my heart and enriched my life. Brothers Qasim Washington and beloved departed mother always told me. Let me see if I get this right. Diablos en los manos de Dios. Leave them in God's hand. Woo! Keep smiling and remain true to who you are. A positive brother who is uplifting and encouraging everyone. The Queen Quality says, I feel you, cuz I love to love my people too. And I know you do, sister. I know you do. And you have a wonderful and beautiful heart. The Queen Cheryl Katz Leach. Peace and blessings, Queen. Says for sure. The Queen Wanda says you need me time. Everybody do. Take a day for yourself, cousin. And that's right. And it has to happen, Queen. The Queen Child says, yes, but they also can feel you. And that's a fact, sister. Maritza says, Qasim Washington, I need you back on my platform. People need to hear our stories. Maritza, good evening. Maritza, you know and understand whenever you need me, all you got to do is call me and I'm there. Just like whenever I call you, you are there. Love you, Queen. And please give your hubby a love for me. Tell him I give him a 2-finger peace salute. The Elder Queen says, you deserve to recharge yourself. What do you think I love going to the beach so much? And why? Why do you think it? I know that's right. Relaxing and revealing in God's nature, natural setting of ocean and soft breezes. And you do stay there. The Queen Valencia P. Creations Lewis. Peace and blessings to the Queen. Sister Val, the Queen Valencia, says, yes, you should take a day. It truly helps. Know it first. Hand it for the body. It's good. Then was some smart guys. Yes, there he was. Yes, they was. Josephine, peace and blessings, Queen. Says you doing good work. Blessings to you. And sister, thank you. And you are too. This is about we. It's never me. Marita says, I will call you tomorrow. Our folks need to hear from us. That's what it does. That's what it do. And I want to thank everyone.
Respect, love, honesty, admiration, and upliftment is needed at all times. Peace, light, and love.
The Queen, Sister Ev, our elder Sister Ev says, to you, the sister, the Queen Summer says, my kindred, I love the beach. It's so rejuvenating. So in our conclusion, I first and foremost would thank you all for tuning in to Real Talk with Kasem. It's always a pleasure. It's always an honor to have you with us. I would like to say to you all that this show is never about me. It's always about we. And I truly, truly feel grateful, and it uplifts me every time we come on and there's people who take the time and initiative the comment to listen to the show, whether it's live or in the replay. I respect and love you all, and you are which makes this show what it is, this platform what it is. I do not take it lightly. And I humbly respectfully ask that you all tune in particularly Tuesday. Why Tuesday, Kaz? Because I'm going to have a panel discussion. I'm going to get some of the kings. I'm going to reach out to some of the queens. And we're going to talk about, since we're talking about embracing yourself, we're going to talk about something that everybody should know, but unfortunately, everybody don't know. We're going to talk about why is it important to love yourself. I'm going to reach out to you. So if you're here and you're in the comments, if you are here in the comments, if you would like to participate with us, you would like to come on the show with us, please let me know. And we're going to invite you in Tuesday. Maritza, I'm asking you right now while you're on the show, while you're on the live, in the comments, will you come on with us? Will you come on with us Tuesday, which is the 9th, November 9th, panel discussion, November 9th, panel discussion at Real Talk with Kasem. I'll be reaching out to some of the kings, some of the queens. We're going to talk about why is it important to love yourself. All right, so we got one, Maritza. We got Maritza that's coming on. Queen Ev, while you on the show, let me ask you, would you want to come on with us? And we're going to even invite our newcomer to the show. Sister, since we're inviting the Queen Maritza, and Maritza invited the sister into the show today, the Queen Summer Willow Fitch. Would you like to come on with us Tuesday? So far, we have Maritza that will be on with us. We asking the Queen Summer. I know I do things unexpected. All right, we got the Queen Evelyn will be on with us Tuesday. We got Maritza, we got Evelyn, the Queen Willow, the Queen Alicia, Queen Cha. Would any of you like to come on with us? Miss Evelyn T. Robinson, sub, please be a part. Yes. We looking for, we trying to get an answer for before we go out of here. The Sister Cha, the Sister Maritza, the Sister or the Queen Summer, Willow Fitch. The Sister Cha, the Queen Cha, would you like to come on with us? The Sister Belle Redding, would you like to come on with us? I'm asking some of you all before I go outside of the show and invite others in. So if you all would like to come on Tuesday with us, or Cha will be, we got three. We got the Sister, the Queen. We got the Queens. We got the Queen Cha. We got the Queen Maritza. We got the Queen Evelyn, the elder Queen Evelyn T. Robinson that will be on with us Tuesday. And Maritza's going to reach out this summer. All right, there we go. We got some that. Oh, that's gonna be so powerful. We're gonna talk about. Denise, the Queen Denise. There you go. Ah, you just made me throw my fists up. The Queen says, "Okay, I'll try it. What time? We're gonna be doing it at 8:00. The only reason why I came on a little bit late today is because I had to try to condition this. We have some stuff going on with the computer, and we in the process of trying to get a better computer. Or let me say this, for all those who can, whether it's to now or in a replay, I don't care if it's $1, I don't care if it's $2. You know, at Real Talk with Kasim, we don't utilize this platform to be trying to get no money, but you know, these computers are expensive. So I'm asking, although anyone who can, if you would like to donate something to help us get a new computer at Real Talk with Kasim, the Cash App is $ Real Talk with Kasim. It's $ Real Talk with Kasim. And when we come on the show, I would let everybody know how much we got, you know, to keep that transparent. We let everybody know what we got. And then when we go purchase the computer, I would take pictures and send them. Or if you want me to do a live about it, I'll do it. The money that we receive will go to that. So the Cash App is $ Real Talk with Kasim. The Cash App is $ Real Talk with Kasim. There you go. I'm gonna put up. The Queen Maritza just put it up. So, like I said, for anyone whom would like to don't make a donation, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. The money that we receive is going to be utilized to get a new computer. Like you see, we got this background now. We got this background because we got the green screen. So it ain't no secret. You see, this background is coming from the green screen because, you know, just to give it a different look. And there's some little troubles that we have. You might not be able to see it, but there's some troubles that we have that I can see. It looks a mess on my screen, though. And we just want to fix some stuff up. So we just need some donations. It don't matter what it is that you give. $1 goes a long way. Trust me when I tell you that. Well, you already know that. So if you can, please, Cash App, Real Talk with Kasim is right here under Marissa Guredi. She posted it up. It's Real Talk with Kasim. Any type of donation that we get will go towards getting a new computer to help out the show. So please, if you can, right now or in the replay, please give a donation. Send it to Real Talk with Kasim. That's the Cash App. That's the Cash App. And Sister Ev, I'm glad you're talking about Zelle, because I got to get that as well. And thank yous all for tuning in to Real Talk with Kasim. And now let me end by saying this. We must know and understand and remember that this pandemic might not be what they say the pandemic, but coronavirus, COVID, still exists. We must continue to wear our masks when we are in the company of others. We must practice social distancing. Because remember, yet they have not yet said that there is a cure for it. So I'm very much asking everyone to please protect yourself. We haven't played it in a while. We're going to play it now. It comes to us from H Squad Rebel Radio out there in North under the auspices of Brother Al Tariq Hanna. It's a catchy song that we play at the end of our show. It's called Wash Your Hands. And we're going to play it on the way out of the show. So I would like to thank everyone for taking the initiative to come on the show. Sister Maritza, Elder Queen Evelyn, the Queen Cha, the Queen Denise, and the Queen Willow, if permissible. I'm going to go on your page and get a picture of you so I can make the flyer of our panel discussion where we put everyone's picture on it and we send it out and we ask that you share it so we can have everyone come in, and we're going to talk about Tuesday. We're going to talk about why is it so important to love yourself. That's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about love and loving yourself. So I'll be reaching out to you all, and I will give you all my information. I'll give you my number. I'll inbox you all and give you my number, and we'll take it from there. So thank yous again for taking initiative. If you have already donated, we thank you. If you haven't yet, but you are going to, we thank you. If you don't have it and you can't right now, we thank you as well, because the most important thing is you took the initiative to come out and get this information, and that is important. Remember, information is free. It's what you do with it that costs. So please, the Queen Claudia says, Let's don't forget to support the computer fund. Now, rock with me. I can see this Queen Claudia saying, rock with me. Sister Eva says, I still wear my mask and even wear sterilized gloves most of the time. I know you do, Sister Ed. The Queen Valencia says, amen. So I'm going to put it back up for all those who can, if you can. We right now soliciting donations to get a new computer for Real Talk with Kasim. So if you can, you could please send a donation. The information is right here on the screen underneath. Maritza Goredi, she posted is $ Real Talk with Kasim. That's the Cash App. If you can, it doesn't matter what it is that you send. We appreciative for whatever it is that you send. We are appreciative and we thank you very much. And now we're gonna do like we said, play that catchy song.
3. Wash your hands, your hands. It just takes 20 seconds. Wash your hands, your hands. It's for your own protection. No exceptions, no objections. You'll make such a nice impression. No infection if you only wash your hands. And you're done. Scrub it up, dub, dub, dub. And you're done. Scrub it up, dub, dub,
Rock
dub.
with me.
Now you're done. Scrub it up, dub, dub, dub. All done. Scrub it up.
Come on now.
All my people say, scrub it up, dub, dub, dub. To the left. Scrub it up, dub, dub, dub. To the right. Scrub it up, dub, dub, dub. Okay. Scrub it up one more time. Wash your hands, your hands. It just takes 20 seconds. Wash your hands, your hands. It's for your own protection. No exceptions, no objections. You'll make such a nice impression. No infection if you only wash your hands. And you're done.
Remember, everyone, stay fresh, stay live, stay lit, stay warm and hearted. And remember, the most important thing that you could do for us today is embrace yourself. Because embracing yourself, you will be embracing us. And once more, you are a leader. And we say that a leader must be tough enough to fight, be tender enough to cry, be human enough to make mistakes, be adamant enough to admit them, be strong enough to absorb all the pain, and then be resilient enough to bounce back and keep on moving. You are a leader. Stay true to whom it is that you are. And even though you may fall short of the mark, get up and conquer that feat and defeat the odds that's against you. When you see someone on your way to and fro, speak to someone and watch during the course of time, it changed the direction. We can change the world. And the easiest way we can do it is by speaking to one another. Peace, light, love, and liberation. And remember, please tune in this Thursday. And even the Sister Claudia, if you want to come on a part of the panel discussion, you can. You know that, Queen. You know that. This Tuesday, Brother Jaheim, I'm reaching out to you, brother. I want you to be on the discussion too. Remember, this Tuesday, Real Talk with Kasim, panel discussion. And it's about the importance of loving yourself. Peace, light, love, and liberation. And if no one told you that they love you today, then let us be the first to tell you that we love you. Peace.